it's Krista. I'm back and I wanted to talk with you about my 60-day journey being less than 30 grams a day of sugar and how I did it, how you can also do it. So there's so many things that I would love to talk to you about this, but I'm going to try and keep it short and just give you the most important information. So basically what I did was for 30 days I started out with doing 30 grams of sugar a day. And that includes everything like yogurt, granola bars, breads, like literally looking at everything you eat, seeing how much sugar is in it, and making sure I stick all of that below 30 grams a day. So I did that for the first 30 days, and then around the 35th day, I started to kind of transition down to around 15 grams of sugar a day. And then the last couple days, all week this week, starting Saturday, I suppose, so not all week, a couple days, I have been doing less than 5 grams of sugar a day, believe it or not, and I've been doing really well. In this time period though, I'm going to give myself anywhere from 0 to 15 grams of sugar a day, and that's going to be my new basis for what I want to stay under, is 15 grams a day. And you can follow along and do that too at home if you're doing the sugar-free diet as well and trying to slowly wean yourself off completely. So for now, 60 days in, I'm going to stick to the 15 grams a day, but as often as possible, get less than that. So how I did it. The main things were figuring out what my triggers were and making sure that I had some kind of substitute behavior for when I felt like eating something really sweet, what would I do instead? So some things that really worked well for me would be, 1, drinking tea. Tea helps me so much. It kind of fills you up. It's a little bit sweet, but there's no sugar in it. I didn't add honey or anything like that, just a herbal tea or a black tea. Just something to put in your system that's comforting and warm, and it just takes your mind off of sugar for a little while. Other things I did were watch my favorite show. So I happen to love The Office, and I have Netflix, and so sometimes when I would come home and I'm like, gosh, I'm really craving something, I'd turn on an episode of The Office. I'd watch one episode of The Office and I'd be like, huh, I'm so nice and relaxed, and that was so funny, and that was great, and now I feel better. I don't really want to eat any sugar. Other things I would do if I was having a really hard time is I would call a friend. This really helps because it totally distracts you. It gets you kind of out of your comfort zone because you have to be on and you have to be, you know, you have to be ready to chat with someone that you haven't talked to in a long time, or maybe do FaceTime with your iPhone or anything like that. So that's another thing that really helped to keep me on track. I just made sure that I was very consistent with monitoring how many grams I was getting a day and trying to stick below 30. And of course, there's a little bit of wiggle room with that. Occasionally I had some slip-ups, and that is totally okay as long as you get back on track, and that's the most important part. The next thing I want to talk to you about is how good I feel off of sugar, or mostly off of sugar. So at 15 grams of sugar per day or less, I have more energy, I have less of an upset stomach, bloating, gas, burping, anything like that. I have less stomach aches. I would get random stomach aches on occasion, and I don't really get those anymore. I noticed that I don't get hot at night when I'm sleeping anymore. I used to get really hot when I was sleeping, and it would just be kind of uncomfortable, and it would cause me to not sleep as well. So I actually sleep a little bit better. I have TMJ, which is where you grind your teeth a little bit at night, and it requires that you wear a retainer at night to not crack your teeth, basically. And I've noticed that my jaw has been less sore, and I have not been grinding my teeth nearly as much since I went off of sugar. I have no idea what that's about. But another thing that may have something to do with the stress grinding of your teeth is that I've noticed the tension or excess energy that I had with sugar, the excess negative energy. It was like almost a restlessness, or I just gotta move, I just gotta do something. Like I just didn't quite feel right. I couldn't ever get really settled or comfortable or relaxed, is going away. And I thought that that would happen right away, or just that would never happen, that's just the way I was. But that has started to go away as well, which is awesome because it means I can actually relax and chill out and take my time and do things and just kind of enjoy life a little bit better. So those are the main things that I found were way better with less sugar in my life. And I will update you after, 90 days and let you know how things have changed from there. Some challenges I've run into with doing the less sugar in the diet has been cravings, obviously. And during the holiday, it's hard to explain to people what you're doing and have them not totally think you're crazy for not eating the Christmas cookies or not eating the Christmas ice cream or not eating the Thanksgiving pie, And I'll admit, I slipped up on occasion and I had some major challenges with that. But the important part is that you get back up and you try again and you brush it off and you don't let it stop you or just completely disintegrate you. So that was obviously one of the big problems was the holidays and cravings. Those would be the two big challenges. Other than that, this lifestyle is really easy to maintain. I mean, not buying sugar is as easy as not buying sugar. And it just takes a little bit of getting used to read your labels and know what's in your food. And that's a healthy change to make because you want to know what you're putting in your body and you want to know how much sugar you're eating. And it's just all of that is a positive change. So I really didn't find it too challenging to change those things. All right, guys. So going on from here, maintaining 15 or less grams a day of sugar, I will let you know at 90 days how we're doing. Other than that, last thing I wanted to tell you was I have had a little bit of weight loss. I've lost about 4 pounds because I think sugar causes inflammation. Sugar causes you to hold on to excess water. It's a solute. It causes bloating and gas and all that. So I think that the lack of inflammation, the lack of bloating, gas, water retention, I think all of that has decreased and has caused my weight loss. So I noticed that my pants fit a little bit more comfortably and there's just a little less swelling in general on my extremities too. Like on occasion I would notice that my legs looked a little puffy and they're not looking that way anymore. So that's great. And especially with summer just a few months away, I'm really excited to have done already 60 days on this diet. I can't wait to see what happens in the long run. I hope you guys stay tuned and I will update you at 90 days and so forth, okay? So if you have any questions or comments or concerns, or if you want to know what I eat on a daily basis, or you have any video recommendations of things you would like to see me talk about, let me know in the comments below, or you can find me on Twitter. My handle is @KristaNicole, and you can also find me on Instagram @Krista Johnson, one word. And that Krista is with a CH. So find me on the social media, and I'll see you guys again next week. Good luck with your sugar-free diets. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope you guys are succeeding as well with this lifestyle. Okay, take care. Bye.